Hey guys, it's me, Pinky. I did the bleed lineup a bit in the past, and I still want to do the weakness and ladies lineups. Not sure which one I want to do first, but I realized that for the lady lineups, one of the core commanders is still missing, because I never talked about Cersai. So I just want to do it, also because Cersai's Mainhand dropped for the first time in the shop, so just that you get an idea what Cersai's strong points are and what you maybe will do in the future. Just to complete this, in Tavern she gives leadership, finance and aptitude. In the end, the main question about, we all talked about the battle buffs in like total attack, etc. that awakened commanders give. So the main question is her 4-star skill. With Cersai, it's when your commanders use their active skill, there will be a 20% chance casting wildfire, dealing 20% damage to all enemies. The normal attacks of enemies hit by wildfire will have a 20% chance of missing their target. This status lasts for 4 seconds. There's an easy part. This is the missing, and there's 20% of casting wildfire, dealing 20% damage to all enemies, which I want to show you. Firstly, to say Cersai works with weakness and works with females, but of course not with bleed, because bleed don't use active skills. So I'm just gonna pick an older report which I have saved with a wildfire proc, so just that I can show you. Basically, it's a bit like Jon and Daron are kind of like Daenerys and Cersai. I think Daenerys is a bit better if you fight versus one line. For example, in Glory Battle, this will happen often. Daenerys is very, very good when you attack multiple lines, because you see the wildfire is attacking all enemies. So it attacks the spearmen, the infantry, and the cavalry. And, well, Terax didn't have any bows, smart guy. I can't really tell you what 20% are, because if you look here and then here, the damage numbers are they have extremely wide range. So I have no real clue what the 20% is, the base of 20% is, but it's very strong, especially if you attack weaker targets. Those Cersai numbers can go crazy. So just that you see, this is CCCPC versus me in Glory Battle, and you see basically Salma does kill 1,200 of my cavalries, and the Cersai proc kills another 1,300. So basically just Cersai adds a proc to all your commanders, which can proc basically if you have Layla, and you have a Layla 4-time attack, and all those 4 could proc with Cersai. It's pretty strong. And here comes the thing which, when you wonder about how good her weapon is, because obviously it's not turning around any damage numbers, it just, gives you a longer duration of the disarmed status, and it gives you more percentage that enemies will hit. Remember, without the main head, it's 20% missing and 4 seconds. With the 0-star main head, it gets doubled. And by the way, if you click the lens at top, you can see the 4-star weapon, and then you see the damage numbers won't change, the duration won't change, but it goes up to 80%, which at first can sound kinda bad for people, but if you think about bleed, for now is the strongest lineup overall, and it's very hard to beat bleed. A 4-star Cersai, 4-star Mainhand, can do a lot to the bleed lineup, because for 5 seconds 4 or 5 attacks will miss, and if you have Daenerys, which attacks every 7 seconds, not every 10, so she's a bit out of line, you can spread those 5 seconds even more. So normally without Daenerys, let's say you have 80% missing in 50% of the fight, which makes 40% of the attacks miss. Bleed only has bleed, normal attacks, and some commander effects, but all of them are based on normal attacks. So if a lot of more normal attacks are missing, it's not doing a lot. And if you mix in Daenerys, a lot of stuff more will miss. So I think This is quite a fitting main hand because it counters the right now strongest lineup. Cersei's damage was never the problem, and I guess giving her main hand with even more damage would be ridiculous. But now you have a good way of countering bleed, even though it's kinda expensive. I hope you understand Cersei now, and if you have questions, just ask me. And well, see you hopefully soon with the ladies of the weakness lineup.